People try to tell you what the Patriots might be doing or could be doing,
Hmm.
and it's all speculation
Yeah.
because they never let any information out. But you're Boston based. Do you have any idea what Bill Belichick is capable of doing in the first round?
So like they've made the exploratory phone calls about going up into the top 10. And I know they've talked to Atlanta, they've talked to Carolina. And look, like I don't want to make like that big a deal out of that because these things happen this time of year,
Sure.
and I don't think they're down the road with any of those teams quite yet, at least to my knowledge. But I do think they're in sort of a similar spot to where they were in 2012. And if you remember, they made it to the Super Bowl in 11, but their defense was it was a mess. And that was the year, if you remember, they had Gronkowski and Hernandez, and I think Brady either won the MVP or had an MVP type of season. But they were playing Julian Edelman on defense. And so if you go back and you look at that year, then everybody's Bill trades down, trades down, trades down. He traded up twice that year, traded up for Dante Hightower and traded up for Chandler Jones to try and fix their defense. Both those guys were hits. A couple of years later, the defense is completely fixed. So I think, if you look at the quarterback position, I'd sort of line it up like that. Now, like, how do they value Justin Fields? I don't know if they value him enough to make the sort of move that it would take to go up to 4 to get him. But if he starts to slide into that 7, 8, 9 range, now I think we might be talking about something. So, I like where I think the rubber could hit the road there. They've got relationships with Miami, obviously, at number 6. I think if Pitts and Chase are off the board, Miami might consider moving down. They've got, obviously Detroit's there, and Matt Patricia's in the building in New England. He knows the Detroit people. The Lions are looking to trade down. And then Carolina has a director of player personnel and Pat Stewart, who used to work in New England, who has all kinds of relationships in the Patriots building. So I look at that sort of alley of picks there in 6, 7, 8, where if a quarterback they like, and I think they've got some interest in Fields, were to fall in that range, maybe they might look at the idea of going up.